I know. I've been telling them that shit. I've been having convergence of social media blockage. Social media don't want me talking to y'all, telling y'all they look like us, but they ain't us. But not only do I tell y'all that, I show y'all who they is, where they came from, and how they got here. I tell you the names they use or our history in order to play that motherfucking scramble up shit. It's a scrambled egg. It's not impossible to unscramble it, but goddamn, that shit was hard. But now that that motherfucker's unscrambled, we finna hatch a motherfucking chicken around this bitch. That's what we gonna do. So, all this time, they've been accusing the so-called white man, and it been some niggas the whole time. Motherfucking Zingies. Yep. So the show on Young Elder is Tracking the Devil. We're gonna be going over who Enlil is and why they black devils. He had to show himself before he left, and he did, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. These motherfuckers think I don't be knowing what I be talking about, but they don't never confront these motherfucking receipts I be dropping. So, since they don't like to address the receipts, they just like to use a bunch of gossip and rhetoric. Oh, that nigga don't know what he talking about. He lying over there. He throwing dirt on the Moors. No, I'm not. I'm throwing dirt on dirty Moors because they already dirty, motherfuckers. The good Moors know what I'm doing. The dirty Moors is mad. All you got to do is watch them. See, they thought that they was going to challenge us to this game and we was going to lose. We not going to lose because we know who we be. You don't believe me? You can ask DMX. They don't know who we be, but we know who we be. Every time. They don't ever deal with the receipts. I even give them receipts that they can refute, and they so scared of the receipt that they won't even examine it. And that's how you know when you got them motherfuckers with their back against the wall and their dick is in the dirt. The righteous Moors is against the dirty Moors. They know what I'm talking about. They'll tell you look, you can go sit into a Moor Science temple, and the good Moors is going to pull you to the side and say, you know, you got to watch out for them dirty Moors. The good Moor is going to tell you. And they're going to say, and you got to watch this one because he be doing this. And you got to watch that one because he be doing that. The good Moors is going to put you up on who the dirty Moors is. And here go the kicker. All of the dirty Moors that got positions of power and abused it, you was the dumbest motherfuckers in the world because you don't think that the grand governing body know who you motherfuckers is. All of the good Moors know what I'm talking about. The grand governing body know who them dirty motherfuckers is. Because they got all of the files from all of the people's complaints on file at the motherfucking grand governing body in their records. They know who y'all, they know who did the dirt. They know who sold the Moorish Science Temple out to the United States Corporation. That's why I say you're American citizen on your nationality card, but you ain't seen that yet. Yep. So we going to family banks. We getting away from I gotta answer my door. Yep, come on. Get downstairs. What's going on with your nephew? Good. Yeah, I'll be down. Tell him I'll be down there waiting on man too. Excuse me, I had to let my little nephew in. Go get his hair cut downstairs where I need to be going next. Looks a little savage. I don't mind looking a little savage. Yeah, so if anybody got any questions, throw them mug in the comment section and I'm gonna try to answer this. Yeah, so we're getting into the family banks so that we can overthrow the central banking system that left all of the families destitute. The central banks ties back to the Federal Reserve and the IRS, and the checks that you give them in the form of taxes goes to your World Bank and International Monetary Fund. The national debt is the money that they owed us that they said we owed them. So the national debt gonna become the national debit to rebuild the infrastructure. So it's all playing out. We just right now we just some observers watching this shit slow ass build and fall. And that's some hard shit. Yeah, ask your question again, sweetie. I didn't see it. I was looking for some questions. Tano Lady L, you can ask your question again. Hey, this like we be having little family reunions in the comment section. We be seeing people we ain't talked to in a minute. Be what's up? What's going on? They continuing this like it's business as usual because we acting like business as usual. The great solar flare, which is supposed to take out the grid, have anything to do with free? Well, everything right now is all consistent. Raven Rock is, thank you, Dr. Ham. Raven Rock is where the continuity of government is taking place under the FEMA protocols. And there is where all of the transfers of power, keys to the wealth, all of this stuff is taking place over there. And they should be about done by now, because what I'm seeing play out in the mainstream is the, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, a week ago, Trump lawyer presented a case to the Senate about the election fraud and played videos of prior Democrats talking about stolen elections. So they about to dig into that shit in a minute. If NASA launch failed, those are just messages. So what you do is you look up the name of the failed launch, you look up the code name for it and translate that shit. Creature from Jekyll Island is when they created the central bank. Yep. All that shit. The Emerald Tablets, we was going to go over some of that tonight because Thoth warned us about something called the Dark Brothers, who look like us, but they ain't us. Ain't that something that it's in the Emerald Tablets of Thoth? Somebody look like us, but it ain't us? Look, paperwork is the paper chain. We got to use our oral tradition until we overthrow their system. That's right. And once we overthrow their system, then we can use our own paperwork. The Black Hand was, I already went over that, but the Black Hand was them niggas that was leading the KKK. Right. Well, I'm not finna break the whole Emerald Tablets down tonight. I'm just gonna show a couple of verses where Tahuti talks about the Dark Brothers and that he got rid of them once, but they let him back in using the conjure. And he's talking about when Enlil called that dragon bitch from the alternate mirrorverse and brought her over here to use her mitochondria to usurp the throne of the matriarchs. Well, we caught on to that shit. So, but anyway, when they conjured them motherfuckers over here, they turned everything upside down and backwards in information. So the information is upside down and backwards on purpose in order to confuse the minds of the people that's watching. Mm-hmm. Crooked man walking on the land. Somebody say it's lightning. Yep. So the central banking system is all created up on a constructed fraud. The Three Kings is in the continuity of government, right? They have to be there to make sure that all of the power is secured before they leave, right? Look, your personal decisions, I set myself up where I don't have no bills. So for me to tell you whether to pay your bills or not, that's on you. Until we in power, we ain't in power. What's the delay in big picture being revealed? Y'all not paying attention? I see y'all. I see y'all. Uh, yeah, so, and when we get in power, it's not going to be no secret. These motherfuckers is in power. They kept their motherfucking shit a secret. They hid in the background and made other people take the fall for them. We don't hide in the background. So when we get in power, it ain't going to be no mistake about it. Yeah, they are definitely doing the mortgage thing, offering up those no interest mortgages because they trying to get you to contract. Don't contract with these motherfuckers and watch they shit fall. All of them incentives they giving you is to keep them in power just a little while longer. So no interest loans, low interest, all that's fraud. They tricking you. They tricking us into going in there getting these no interest mortgages, not knowing that if we don't go and support their system and drag this son of a bitch down, that we won't need to get a mortgage. We already got shit. Yeah, what's up, Sirius Ray? Kino the Peacock, I see you, God. Look, they not going to allow the rules to the game. First of all, is what we missing. Because if you understand the rules to the game, you understand what's taking so long. We have to be at critical mass of self-awareness. I mean, this is why they be talking about woke, the woke culture. What the fuck is the woke culture? Right? Who is this? What is they pushing this so-called woke agenda? What's that shit? Right? Because what they telling you, and you ain't paying attention, that if it's enough people that's woke, meaning aware, meaning they know who they is, they 5/5 realize they no longer 3/5 compromise, they can't be imbeciles in law, then they don't have any jurisdiction. So they warning everybody about the motherfucking woke culture. The motherfuckers that's waking up is us. The return of the motherfucking ancient ones, the motherfuckers that came back from eons gone by, and we had to sit and watch while this motherfucking shit played out until we seen the time to seize the power. And as they say, seize the time is now. The time is now to seize the power. And the only way we gonna seize it is when the elder women start saying that this shit is over, telling y'all to clan up, tribe up, click up with your family. Fuck these motherfuckers military shit. If you click up with your family, you bring them motherfuckers back from the military back home because we got issues over here we need to deal with. Yeah, that the legalese is trickery than the motherfucker. It's a system of levies and liens. The levies is the tribe of Levi. The lien is an anagram for Enlil. They've been tricking us the whole time. We just didn't know it. They've been using barristers' lingo to tell you who behind it because you're not a barrister. You don't know what they're saying. You know? Yep. They got us all locked down with a paper chain. You got to overthrow their system by separating from their contractual layout. Everything is a contract. And until you start separating from them contracts, you are supporting them staying in power, and it's dragging this shit out longer than it need to be because enough of us ain't left the job yet because we scared, right? We scared of they going to cut off our lights and our gas and they're going to evict us if we don't pay our rent. Well, it's part of a process. Set yourself up where you don't need to deal with that shit. Go get a fucking generator. All of that shit got to come back to us anyway, right? Anything that's affect mass numbers of people like gas, water, and electric, the government, that's the responsibility of government. That's why Noble Drew Ali said that he was going to leave these people in power until we learn how to run the government. Well, I can run the fuck out of government. I don't need none of them motherfuckers. If they just let me put the shit how it's supposed to go, it'll run the way it's supposed to run, and this shit'll be easy. But we ain't supposed to have gas, light, and water bills. That's all of this shit that they was using as tools of oppression. All that shit is to keep you from ever advancing in the society. It's to keep you into an economic stupor because the pains of poverty is what keeps you from realizing the cause of the poverty. Because if you knew the cause of it, you could change it within a twinkling of an eye. But you don't know the cause of the poverty, that fractional reserve central banking bullshit, and the people that's backing that shit ain't even from here. They just want some gold so they can live, right? So when you want to get rid of the enemy and they want to negotiate, we want their technology and they can have some gold. Every 3,600 years, we had a quota of gold. That's it. So when they come back, we give them some more gold and they give us some more tech. But they not staying here. Even the good ones can't stay here. They ain't from here. Get your motherfucking ass off world, because you're not one of the earthborn from the spirits of the earth. So you got to go. And some of the people that y'all been down and thinking is the enemy been helping you the whole time. And you didn't like them because they was too light for your flavor. But these motherfuckers was warriors fighting for the liberation of earth, right? You got to remember, when they use this doctrine called white supremacy as a racist doctrine, it's only a caste system. And if you don't get somebody into the upper caste, you can't never get from under the oppression of the upper class. Hey, Daniel, who was that festival you sent me earlier? That shit looked like it was cracking. Hey, Mandy. So, I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too much longer, but when y'all see these motherfuckers acting like leaders, your motherfucking Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharptons, them motherfuckers, look, if something happened, it costs $10,000 retainer to get Al Sharpton to come speak at your event. Why in the fuck would you get that perm lace motherfucker to come say anything for you when he don't do shit but talk? Pacify the public in order to keep them motherfuckers in line. When your driver's license expiring, don't renew it. All of the driver's license is that you are a agent of the corporation, a legal fiction doing business on the high seas. That's all it is, your driver's license. Right? So oh yeah, well that festival looked alive as hell. Look, they've been calling niggas out to keep us calm for 100 years, and we still falling for it. Go out there and calm them angry Negroes down, and you motherfuckers let them come out, sing "We Shall Overcome," "Kumbaya, my Lord," and all that old shit, and then go home and go to bed like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Y'all ain't mad no more. But motherfucker, I'm still mad from 1962, and I wasn't even born yet. So my anger didn't never go nowhere. I just had to figure out where to use it and how to motherfucking make it fruitful for my own struggle. Cause ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let these bitch niggas beat me with the same recycled bullshit they beat everybody else with. Yeah, they don't want us to be angry. Motherfucker, we supposed to be angry. What Malcolm say? If you're not an angry black man in America, then you're an insane black man in America. Ain't nothing wrong with being angry. What you gonna do with that shit though? You just gonna be mad and take it out on yourself, or you gonna be mad and take it out on your family? No, fuck that shit. My family ride with me. We all gonna be in this shit together at the end. I'm not taking that shit out because they pissed me off and set up central banks and lied and brought people over here to sign treaties and appointed chiefs. Yeah, that's all part of the motherfucking... Look, what they was telling us in the Bible was the sojourn of Israel in the desert following behind Moses. That was the trail of motherfucking tears over here. Motherfucker, that shit wasn't no happy shit. What was they doing? They was matriculating us out slowly but surely and replacing us with Huns and Mongols and Vedics. The motherfuckers they brought over here in bondage. They was replacing us on the trail of tears. All you got to do is listen to Chief Warhorse. She break that shit all the way down. You just don't know who is who in the picture until we point them out to you, because we didn't know they brought motherfuckers to masquerade